Before we get started, let's check out the links in my description. We all want nice things. We want the car, we want a house, we want a high limit credit card. But if you don't have at least a 680 credit score, you're not even in the game. So click this link here to know where you stand and get your free credit scores from all three bureaus. That will be Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax. And also get your reports. If you would like to be free and become financially independent through entrepreneurship, click this link here to be free. If you'd like to get cash back, which is a discount during shopping, please click this link here to see my favorite cashback sites. And if you enjoy the music you hear in the background, please click the link here and subscribe to It's Oasis. Hello everyone, welcome back to Community Wealth. Today, as you know, is the start of the tax season, January 24th. If you haven't already started taxes, it's good to get it going, and hope everyone has a good return and doesn't have any issue with their taxes this year. But before we get into what we're going to talk about today, if you would like to know your FICO scores and what's on your reports with all three bureaus, Equifax, TransUnion, and Experian, click the credit monitoring link in the description below. If you would like to make $500 to $1,000 plus per week on your time using your vehicle, click the Wealth Dasher link in the description below. If you don't have a car or you don't want to use your own, you can click the Wealth Hire Car link in the description below and use the Hire Car along with Wealth Dasher and still make $500 to $1,000 plus per week on your time. Want to know how I got 5 properties for $5,500? Click the Be Free link in the description below, then click Sign Up. Want to get cash back while shopping online? Click the Cash Back link in the description below. Now, here's the new MasterCard you guys may be interested in. They're offering $300 back on your first $3,000 spend within the first 90 days. It's the Aspiration Zero MasterCard. You can apply for this card by clicking the Aspiration link in the description below. Now let's get to this article that's talking about what's going on with this, with the tax return and the stimulus. Millions of Americans can claim more stimulus money starting today. Today is the 24th. Get on your taxes, people. Here we go. Millions of Americans are owed stimulus money from last year. Today, it becomes possible to claim those unpaid funds. So right here, it looks like it's just kind of a repeat of going over what we talked about in the previous video I did. Some key points. Some Americans did not receive their entire coronavirus stimulus payment from 2021. Parents received only half of the expanded child tax credit authorized in the 2021 coronavirus relief bill. The remaining money can be claimed by filing taxes, which Americans can do starting today, which is January 24th, 2022. President Joe Biden made coronavirus stimulus relief his first priority when he took office in January 2021. By March, the Democrats had passed his proposed COVID-19 aid bill, the American Rescue Plan Act, on a party line basis. The American Rescue Plan Act provided several different forms of financial relief, including $1,400 stimulus checks for eligible adults and qualifying dependents. Special relief for parents in the form of an expanded child tax credit. Parents who qualify for the expanded child tax credit are still owed half the amount of it, with some owed the entire amount. Many others who qualify for the $1,400 stimulus checks may not have received the full funds they were due. Anyone who didn't get all of the money they were entitled to can take action starting today to claim it. Here's how. So they're going to go into how you can claim these funds that you didn't get, or if you didn't get all of it. All right. You can now claim your unpaid stimulus funds. Both the stimulus check and the expanded child tax credit payments authorized by the American Rescue Plan Act were set up to provide money to qualifying Americans in 2021 to help them during the heart of the COVID crisis. But both were actually advanced on the tax credit. That means anyone who didn't get their payments can obtain the money due by filing their 2021 taxes and claiming their credit. This wasn't possible until the IRS opened up the tax filing season for 2021. The IRS has done this starting today. You can now file your 2021 taxes to request the money you are due from last year by submitting your forms either via mail or electronically. Again, tax day starts today, January 24th, 2022. All right. Electronic filing and requesting direct deposit to your bank account is the fastest way to get your money. In most cases, the IRS will process your return and send you money you're due within 21 days, with limited exceptions. These could be if you're claiming the Earned Income Tax Credit or the American Opportunity Tax Credit, in which case you'll have to wait several weeks. You should strongly consider visiting the IRS website to find out how to file your tax return for free and claim your stimulus money ASAP now that you're able to do so. Do you have money coming to you? Millions of Americans are owed unpaid stimulus money and will want to take swift action. This includes anyone who hadn't filed a recent tax return. If the IRS was unaware of your income or the number of dependents you had because you didn't file a recent return, you may have missed out on both the $1,400 stimulus check and the expanded child tax credit. Saw their income fall sharply. There were income limits for collecting both the expanded child tax credit and the $1,400 checks. If you exceeded those limits when filing your 2020 taxes, the IRS wouldn't have sent you money in 2021 because they had no way of knowing you were owed it. But if your income fell below the eligibility thresholds in 2021, you can get your funds by updating the IRS about your earnings record last year. You added new dependents. If you added new dependents to your family in 2021, the IRS wouldn't have known about them because they wouldn't have been claimed on previous tax returns. As a result, you have missed out on the $1,400 stimulus check for your new dependents as well as the expanded child tax credit for them. You're a parent eligible for the expanded child tax credit. The expanded child tax credit provided for $3,600 per child under age 6 and $3,000 for older kids. Half of this money was delivered at a rate of $250 or $300 per month into parents' bank accounts from July to December of 2021. But that means parents need to claim the remaining half. If you're among those groups, or if you didn't get the full amount of stimulus money owed in 2021 for some other reason, you can act now to get your funds. Don't wait if you need COVID-19 financial relief. Okay, so that was pretty interesting. That's more information than we already knew. But again, tax season starts today. Today is tax day, January 24th, 2022. You can get your taxes done right now. You can have all the information. You should have received those 2 letters in the mail, one for the child tax credit and one for the stimulus funds from last year. So if you got all of that, you got all of your 1099s and your W-2s and all the other stuff you need, go ahead and get your taxes started so you can get this money, all right? Thanks for watching. If you would like to know your FICO scores and what's on your reports from all 3 bureaus, TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian, click the credit monitoring link in the description below. If you would like to make $500 to $1,000 plus per week utilizing your vehicle on your own time, click the Wealth Dasher link in the description below. If you don't have a vehicle or you don't want to use your own vehicle, then click the Wealth Hire Car link in the description below. And that way you can hire a car and use that vehicle to then Wealth Dash and make $500 to $1,000 plus per week on your own time. If you want to know how I got 5 properties for $5,500, click the Be Free link in the description below. If you'd like to get cash back while shopping online, click the Cash Back link in the description below. Like, share the video, comment below, subscribe to the channel, subscribe to It's Oasis, and until the next video, let's get this money.